Geminis, hello and welcome to your June Tarot General Reading. Welcome to Birdsong Musings Tarot. I am Coco and I will be giving you your June Tarot reading. And happy birthday as well. I hope you are having a lovely birthday season. I hope it continues into June as well. We're going to take a look at what's happening generally for you in June, as well as some specifics around love and around money. We'll get some advice, and yeah, you know what it is. If this reading does not resonate for you, I do highly recommend that you check out your moon and rising zodiac sign readings. If you do not know your moon and rising zodiac signs, you can go on Google, type in free birth chart, then you type in your birth information, and you'll be able to see what your moon and rising signs are. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Sorry for the police sirens. I live in a city, so you might hear some of that in the background. Just try to ignore it. What's going on in their lives. Cool. All right. Time to go on the bottom. It does feel like you're making a choice, Geminis, because you've got fork in the road, number 13. That's telling me that, yeah, you're weighing things up if there is a choice being made in June, or if there has been a choice that you've been sitting on in May, April, maybe even into last year. If there's been a choice, if you're feeling wishy-washy about something, you don't know when is the right time to do something, June is when you are warming up to the decision. I can't say that for sure you'll make the decision in June. It actually doesn't feel like that. It feels like things are just becoming more clear to you in the sense of, okay, I need to make a choice, or I need to figure this out, figure out this issue, non-issue, not sure. Now you've also got number 52, the magical map shifter. In June, there is somebody around you who is helping to orient your compass. And now what I mean by that is somebody who is helping you onto your path. These people, magical map shifters, they can be people who are helpful mentors, parents, friends who come into our lives, who show us so much love and help us onto a path. These people can also be kind of assholes. They can be the people in our lives who we're like, why is this person here? Why are they bothering me? A bad boss. It can be a horrible landlord, a parent who you just never have gotten along with, a sibling who just, again, you never get along with them. These people are all magical map shifters because they're showing you who you want to be and who you don't want to be. I think a lot of the time, these people who come into our lives, they are so valuable because the shitty people, we end up saying, you know what, I never want to be like that, ever. And so that puts you really onto a path, whether you know it or not. Like, they're helping you and shaping you, whether you know it or not. So this could be what's really influencing your choice, or a choice that you make. There's a person here around you who is influencing things right now. It's always going to be, I won't say positive, but neutral, I guess. If somebody in your life pushes you onto the right path for you, I'm not ever going to say that like assholes are a positive blessing in life. Let's be real, they're not. I've had plenty of magical map shifters who, you know, put me on my path, but wasn't the greatest experience. You're showing up the High Priestess in June. You might be no contact with somebody. You might be keeping really on the low about things, being very quiet. Also, the High Priestess is very spiritual, somebody who goes inward. When there's a choice, she goes to her gut, she goes to her intuition, she goes to what she knows to be true in her own experience, not what other people are telling her to do, really. Let's see the situation in June 2025. What's the situation? What are Geminis experiencing? Thank you. 9 of Wands. Cool. Ace of Cups here. Lovely. Woo! Well, the Seven of Swords did want to come out, so I am going to take it because that's what I am being told to do. But we've also got 2 cards here, the Four of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Cool, yeah. That's the vibes. That's the vibes I was getting. So there's certainly some burnout, exhaustion, extreme, I don't want to say paranoia, but more like defensiveness of, I don't want to do this anymore. On your part or on somebody in your life's part, I do feel like it's you. And there's 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 10 of Swords. There's so much exhaustion here. There's so much apathy for this job, relationship. I don't know what it is here that's causing you to be so burnt out and annoyed, and it's not even annoyed, it's exhausted. Questioning it, questioning how did I get here? And the Ace of Cups is here. There's a new opportunity being handed to you. And I feel as if that's the fork in the road. There's a new opportunity, and this opportunity is lovely. The Ace of Cups is signifying always something very fulfilling emotionally. It means that there's new love on the horizon. And if this is a job, for example, the Ace of Cups showing up says, you're going to be so happy. You're going to feel so purposeful here. Your job is going to bring you so much fulfillment. The Seven of Swords is here though, so there is some caution to be taken because there might be some things not being said about this new opportunity that's coming forth. And it's like you can sense that there's something not being said. You can sense that things are not as they seem. So interesting because you're the High Priestess here, so you're seeing through anything that seems too good to be true. There's somebody here who's sneaky or afraid of confrontation or not really trying to see things as they are. There's somebody here who's like, I just am going to do whatever I want to do and I'm going to do it on the down low. You're also at the same time like really tired. And I don't know if it's you or another person here that's involved with you. Maybe one of you is like doing shit behind the other's back and the other like is very suspicious, because the Nine of Wands does indicate paranoia and suspiciousness. It's like it's such a tiring connection. How are you guiding Geminis to show up in June 2025? How are you guiding them to act, to behave? Knight of Pentacles, the Sun. Be diligent and committed in all of the things that you do in June. There's slow progress being made here on some kind of front. You'll want to be very honest. In anything, show up honestly. Show up dedicated to yourself and your craft and your job or whatever it may be. This new opportunity being presented to you, be very practical when you weigh up your options. Be very discerning, because by being discerning, by really taking a look, you know, this Knight of Pentacles is really examining the pentacle, really examining it. By doing that, the choice will become clear. Because the High Priestess indicates that you're between the choices. You're listening to yourself, which is great. And that's amazing. You're really honing in to what you want and what you believe is best for you. But at the same time, it needs some logical examination. It needs some balance there with emotion and intellect in the choice. I don't know what choice is here, but Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see what you don't see coming. What do Geminis not see coming in June 2025? Anything that they don't see coming? Judgment. Change is on the horizon, honey. Judgment is rebirth. It's the beginning and end wrapped up because it's number 20, and the only card that comes after Judgment is the World. And that's the wrapping up of something. The way that you act moving forward is very important. It's very important how you choose to shape your life right now. I'm getting from my guides that it's very important how you act, how you behave in terms of like the way you treat people and the way that you interact. You want to make sure that you're reflecting your own morals and values and beliefs, that if you expect kindness from people, you have to be kind to people. That's the message coming through with this card quite strongly, okay? Let's see the outcome at the end of June. Eight of Swords. Feeling locked up about the decision. Like you can't really make the decision, maybe? Can you please show me more about this? Queen of Pentacles. One more. What's going on with the decision at the end of June? The Lovers. Okay, so you are making the choice at the end of June, but again, like I said in the beginning of the reading, it doesn't feel like you're acting on the choice yet. You could be finally making it, like finally saying, okay, you know what, this is what I'm going to do, but it's not being implemented in its completion in June, if that makes sense. Like you could be deciding where you want to go to school, or if you want to go back to school. If you want to adopt a dog, you might be saying, okay, this is finally the right time to adopt an animal. I feel like I'm ready. But you're not like adopting the dog in June, if that makes sense. Queen of Pentacles here, really great. So you are definitely making sure that you're listening to yourself and also weighing things up properly when thinking about this decision. The Queen of Pentacles really focuses on her home, her wealth, her family. She's very loving and earthy, very down to earth, very grounded. So it's almost like you are oscillating between this space of overthinking and groundedness when it comes to the decision. And honestly, that's so fucking real. I feel like all of us do that. We all are constantly undulating between overthinking and a grounded perspective all the time. Nine of Swords underneath. There's definitely some overthinking here at the end of the month for you. Do be aware of that. But Gemini, the Lovers is your card as well. And it's showing up here. Whatever's going on, you're still feeling quite connected to yourself. And I like to see that. It's not like it's easy, but you're still keeping things in perspective of, okay, this is what I authentically want. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody else throughout this whole experience. So that's really good. Okay. I do want to get some clarification on a few of these cards. So let's see. Whoa, okay. Ten of Pentacles. Let me go get those cards underneath my desk. This choice is about your money, your stability, your finances. It's about your security, financial, physical. You know what that means for you could be like a home, a house where you live. It could mean your health, your actual physical body. But the Ten of Pentacles means it's about your future, kind of your financial and physical foundation. So that's what the choice is regarding. Okay, interesting. I am being told that the Seven of Swords is not you. This is somebody else in your life. There's somebody being sneaky or not honest, not straightforward, not forthcoming. It doesn't even mean that they are lying. it could just be that they're feeling a certain type of way about you, but they're not being honest about it. They're not being forthright. What is this opportunity coming through for Geminis in June? What is this opportunity? 10 of Wands. The opportunity is the end of something. It's the end of something exhausting. Can you please show me more on this? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Same thing. 9 and 10 of Wands. It's the end of the road of something exhausting. And that's the choice that you get to make for yourself in June. All right. Let's get some words of advice for you. What are your words of advice for Geminis? Okay, you've got make a decision right underneath. I'm going to take that because it's just right on point. All right. The first card you have, however, is the Lake card. This is also the card of harvest. The fall season and the fertile energy of the West bring you prosperity. All of your efforts are coalescing and approaching fruition. Rejoice with friends and plan family reunions. Count your blessings and be grateful. Forgive if you can. Lovely. So this is a very birthday season card. Your guides are telling you, enjoy. This is a time of harvest. This is a time to look back on everything you've done and celebrate it. It's a time to be with friends and family. If you have the number 7 as a significant number in your life, like lucky number 7, because that's the number on this card. If you see 7s, in June, if you see them on license plates or, I don't know, somewhere on the clock, that's extra confirmation that this message is for you, because sometimes in my readings, the numbers are very significant and will show up a lot. The second card is make a decision. The message is, don't be afraid to make that choice in a seemingly choiceless situation. Take the first step and great opportunities will emerge for you and those involved. Trust that every road is a route to your destiny. Believe in yourself. Now, since it's your birthday, I'm going to pull an extra card for you. This is an animal oracle card deck, just to see who's guiding you of the animal guides through June, through your birthday. Who guides Gemini, Sun, and Risings? Amazing. Oh, I love to see these cards. Yes. Okay, the first card you've got is Dolphin. Dolphin always shows up when it's a time to have fun and let loose. So, makes sense. The message is live joyfully in the present. You've also got Giraffe. The short message here, and I'm going to read the other messages, is to aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. The message from Dolphin is dance and play. Do what makes your heart happy. Your task is to lighten up and be joyful and gracious. Also know that no one is perfect, so keep your heart open with understanding and forgiveness. Okay. Giraffe says, when you receive this card of higher wisdom, it suggests that you look beyond the limitations of your current circumstances and situations. Continue to fulfill your daily commitments and responsibilities diligently while you explore your life from a higher perspective. You may then see things very differently. Internal change inevitably follows, and this is automatically reflected in your world. Act graciously, with dignity, serenity, and balance at all times, and this will enable you to fulfill your dreams. Stand in your power as a point of light. Now, as I was reading this, my guides were connecting it to the Judgment card. That's what they were saying. They were like, yep, here it is. So, Giraffe is helping to actually guide you into a more powerful period of your life, or a more powerful stance when it comes to this choice that needs to be made. Dolphin is like, hey girl, have fun. And Giraffe is like, yeah, but also we need to make decisions. We need to get things done. So there's always a balance needed between responsibility and fun. So that's all I have for you, Geminis. I really hope this reading was helpful for you. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you all being here as always, and I will see you next time for the July general readings. Take very good care in the meantime. Enjoy your birthday. Have a few glasses of wine if that is to your taste. And yeah, take very good care.